Hi guys, this is Juan Carniel Solution. What's up everyone? Juan KYM Solution. Thank you for joining me on my channel, where I'm gonna be talking about our life in Prince Edward Island as a family that moved from Italy to Brazil, from Brazil to Toronto, and from Toronto to Prince Edward Island. I'm here to share with you guys a little bit about my story, who I am, and how did I get here. A lot of people, when look up information about Prince Edward Island, unfortunately is not able to find like too much about the day-by-day life, and especially what people wants to know is how's gonna be my life if I move from a big city to a smaller city like Charlottetown. And I'm here to try to fill the gap. My name is Juan. I was born in Buenos Aires, Argentina, grew up in Italy, moved to Brazil when I was 28, married with a Brazilian Japanese woman, and had 2 kids. And then I finally moved to Canada in 2017. We lived for 3 years and a half in Toronto. Or better, like 2 years and a half in Toronto, and then another year and a half in Newmarket, Ontario. And finally, we moved here in PEI in 2021 during the pandemic. So what I want to tell you guys about is how was this change for us. And I know a lot of people that is thinking to relocate to Prince Edward Island or to the Maritimes in general, that comes from the big cities, is probably thinking, yeah, I know it's probably worth it in terms of quality of life, because here is quieter and houses are more affordable, but am I gonna make enough money to be able to afford the quality of life that I want? And the answer is yes. When it comes to me, I don't know about you, but I can tell you about my story. So I came to Canada in 2017, and I immigrated through a study program. I studied at Seneca College for 2 years. I studied international business. After I graduated in 2019, I applied for my post-graduation work permit that gave me another visa of 3 years, where I could work and live in Canada wherever I want. I was in the Toronto area, so I got a job offer there. I work in a couple of companies, one multinational company and then another local company for about a couple of years. And then I realized that I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with the life that I was having in Toronto. I wasn't happy with the routine that I was living every day. I left Brazil because I didn't want to live in a big city. I was sick and tired of the traffic, of the pollution, and all the thousands of people living in the same place, and having to fight for a parking spot. And I was sick and tired of that, so I came to Canada. But then suddenly I realized that Toronto wasn't like much different. It was a little bit better compared with São Paulo, but still it wasn't what I dreamed for. So one day during the pandemic, we decided that enough was enough, and we moved here to Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. But before that, how did we came to this decision? In 2018, we took a vacation. We rented an RV, and we took a trip from 3 weeks trip, and we went from Toronto. We explored Quebec. We've been in Montreal. We've been in Quebec City. Then we drove to New Brunswick, where we visit Fredericton, St. Andrew, St. John, Moncton. Then we went to Halifax, went to Nova Scotia, where we saw Halifax, Digby, Truro, and another few touristic places. And then we finally got to Prince Edward Island, which I had zero expectations, and ended up being like the best place that I ever seen in Canada. Like literally 10 minutes later, arriving in PI, in Charlottetown, we fell in love with the city. It was like we were in a movie. The place was super cute, people super nice, polite, everybody was saying hi, and it was like such big difference compared to Toronto, and we could see ourselves raising our family here. And so when the pandemic hit in 2021, we finally decided that maybe it was the time to give a shot here to Prince Edward Island. So what I'm gonna be doing in this channel is telling you guys about our lifestyle here in PI, trying to fill the gap for all of you that are thinking to relocate to the island, but you don't know about the lifestyle, you don't know about the job opportunities, you don't know about the housing market, you don't know how it is to live here and if it's actually worth it for you. So in the video that will come, I will be talking about all these arguments, and so please keep following the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, and you will see in the coming days, in the coming weeks, a series of videos divided by arguments, and let me know what you think. And if you wanna hear about something in particular, leave a comment below, and I'll be happy to shoot a video about whatever question you have. Have a great day.